was like, I need new flowers. Okay. So I go on my phone and I go to DoorDash and I look for a florist here and I find a nice florist. I got a half dozen of red roses. They were absolutely beautiful for 14.99, and I would pay the DoorDash, delivery total of like 21 bucks. Okay, not much money. To some folks it may be, to some it may not, but for me it's like 21 bucks. Sometimes you can look up and you don't even know where $100 is, let alone 21. So for me it was worth it. So the guy comes, oh, and they ask, DoorDash, do you want to order something else? So I added a bottle of wine. So when the guy was outside my gate and I met him there, the feeling that I felt just to receive those roses and my bottle of wine. And he was like, well, have a nice time. I said, I'm definitely going to have a nice time because I treated myself to roses and wine. I was so happy last Saturday, because of that delivery. And it's just like, it's just the simple things. Like yesterday, I ordered a hammer and nails because I had yet to put pictures up in my place here. And you guys know I've been here since November of last year. So I went on Amazon a couple of days ago and I found this little miniature, like a handheld hammer. It's so cute and has a pink little handle. I'm a girl, so hey, I'm knocking. I'm not a pink girl, but I'm just saying. It was really cute. And I got that with nails. And yesterday I hung up my first picture in my kitchen, which, there's this little space above the sink. There was a big space there, and I was thinking, what kind of picture? And I went on and on. The theme of my kitchen is roses, wine, and candles. It looks a little gaudy all red, but that's what I have in my kitchen. Roses, I keep a candle lit, and of course, I always have wine. So that's the theme of it. So, anywho, I thought, what kind of picture is going to go with this? Because it's like red, black, and gray, and I just couldn't think of anything, and I just didn't want anything. So I remembered back when I turned 50 and I had a year-long celebration, I did sip and paint for the first time, and I did a tree of life sip and paint 9 years ago, and I put on there 50 and fab. So I put that, and you will not know. I was working and I saw my mailman come into my porch because my where my desk is sitting, I looked straight out my big, window in my living room. And when I saw the guy, I jumped up, put uh my calls on pause. I grabbed my